Took a bit of a hiatus in between the seasons, but we are back in action, and the marbles are ready to go. Looks like we have a full squadron right at the front starting line, looking to get everything going as they cross into the first lap. Peridot to the outside with Doom coming around in the same position. It's going to be Mr. Pizza Face going up the middle of Sean the Bull Shark, not too far behind. Cyberdeck Dragon on the inside rail, taking it slow and steady for now, looking for a good line as they go into the first turn. Doom and Sean the Bull Shark coming down the outside, looking for a good line as they cut towards the middle. Mr. Pizza Face high on the outside of the turn as they go around, enter the arches and into the backstretch. It's going to be Doom in second, Sean the Bull Shark in third, Drahuska in fourth, Peridot in fifth, Cyberdeck Dragon in sixth. Looks like it's going to be Kitty Cat Claus and Kira battling it out for seventh as they go across the arch into the backstretch, and Mr. Pizza Face is going to come out in front. Huska tries to get through in second place. Looks like it's Doom in third on the inside rail with Sean the Bull Shark about 20 to 30 marble lengths behind. Peridot, Kirazalk, and Cyberdeck Dragon all moving down at the same time, 3 wide as they go through the backstretch. Drahuska holds the outside rail with Mr. Pizza Face and Doom coming up through the middle. It's going to be Drahuska wide on the outside turn of the first lap. Here comes Mr. Pizza Face and Doom from behind, looking to make something happen as they go into the second lap. Peridot makes a move to the inside with Sean the Bull Shark cutting in as well. Drahuska now increases their lead to a good 40 marble lengths as they go to the outside rail into the final stretch of the first lap, looking to be in good position for the second lap, and it doesn't look like the other marbles are giving chase just quite yet. It's going to be Mr. Pizza Face in second as they slow down towards the middle. Doom in third. Kirazaka, Sean the Bull Shark all coming through at the same time. 3 wide now as they look to cross the line with Mr. Pizza Face. And Mr. Pizza Face continues to fall behind. Sean the Bull Shark and Kirazaka just putting on the afterburners now as they cross the line into the second lap. Drahuska still out by a good 70 marble lengths, but they hit a bad line on the turn as they go to the outside. Sean the Bull Shark and Kirazaka looking to close the gap as they go into the back stretch of the second lap. It's going to be a collision with Kira and Sean the Bull Shark. Sean the Bull Shark cuts to the inside. Kira to the outside. Drahuska with a bad bounce on the outside rail. Mr. Pizza Face, Cyberdeck, Doom, and Flanny Man all giving chase into third place now as they go under the arch into the backstretch. Drahuska now out increasing their lead to a good 90 to 100 marble lengths now. Huska's looking to get a full quarter length lap in between themselves in the second place position with Doom and Kira battling it out down the middle. Mr. Pizza Face trying to hold fourth with Sean the Bull Shark in fifth. Drahuska continues to dominate as they go into the first or last turn of the race, and Drahuska's got a very good line high up the middle, gonna go right down in the middle. Looks like they've got a perfect line, keeping the boost in the speed. Doom and Kira looking for any way advantage to get themselves closer to that first place position, but it doesn't look like Drahuska's gonna let up as they go into the final stretch here to finish out the first qualifying heat of the night, and Doom and Kira almost collide with each other, crossing paths as they go from inside outside and outside to inside. Drahuska still holds the lead with a good 50 length lead. They cut it down a little bit, but not enough, and Drahuska crosses the line. This is a 500 lap race. What? We'll call that one for Drahuska. We'll call that one. Call that one for Drahuska. Let's chop that back down to 2, shall we? And Drahuska takes the victory on the first qualifying heat of the day. Whew. This is what happens when you take breaks, ladies and gentlemen. Everything falls apart. This is why we never stop streaming. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Get him in, ladies and gentlemen. So, Drahuska, the first qualifier. 9 more spots remain for the Dectuple Bandana at the end of the evening. And thank you all for coming out to the silly stream we do at the end of Record Hunters every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, here on this channel. Just a little something to finish out the day. Have some fun. Do some commentary. Get it all good like. All right, here we go. Cybernetic Kraken representing the mods, going to be right out in front and center for the second qualifying heat of the day. Will we have our Will we have our usual mod placement here this evening for the Dectuple Bandana? Sean the Bull Shark is going to take a lead with a straight shot right down the middle of that beautiful Christmas trail. Hose down into the turn in first place with Doom in second, Kirazalk in third, and Kitty Cat Claus in fourth. Joseph MCL goes to the inside in fifth place. Kira looking for a better line as they go high on the outside turn. And it looks like Sean the Bull Shark cuts down the middle. Kira to be slightly more inside. Doom wide to the outside and almost hits Kira on the crossover with Kitty Cat Claus giving chase in fourth place to the outside rail of Doom. It's going to be a big boost of speed here from Sean the Bull Shark, already increasing their lead to about 50 lengths on Kirazalk, who's just trying to keep pace with them as they go into the inside rail in the backstretch of the first lap. And Sean the Bull Shark continues to press the advantage, but I'm hoping they're going to save enough for the second half or they're going to be completely burned out and not be able to finish out this race. It's Sean the Bull Shark high on that second turn as they go into a good position for the second lap. It's going to be Kira holding pace right now in second place by about 70 to 80 marble lengths behind. Doom and Joseph MCL trying to get around that turn now and try to get themselves moved up closer to Sean the Bull Shark, who continues to dominate at the front of the pack. Kitty Cat Claw is in fifth place now, tries to get across with a good line to the inside rail. Sean the Bull Shark, though, increasing their lead with even more speed as they go straight across the line. Kira doesn't even fit. Oh my goodness, it's a quarter lap lead after just one lap, and Sean the Bull Shark is just putting on the afterburner. Sean the Bull Shark giving no heed and no quarry to anyone trying to keep up on that pace, and it looks like Sean the Bull Shark is just going to keep barreling it down all the way to the end as they just crush it here on the track. Sean the Bull Shark hits the outside rail and slows down just a little bit, but it's probably not going to be much for long. Kitty Cat Claws and Kira Zalka battling for second now. Kira holds second again as they go across the arch, too wide with Kitty Cat Claws. Peridot, Joseph MCL, looks like Doom and Mr. Pizza Face all battling for fourth place now, and Sean the Bull Shark is already halfway across the backstretch as they go to finish out the second lap. Sean the Bull Shark going for the speed. It's only 55 seconds into the last turn of the second qualifying heat, and Sean the Bull Shark high on the outside comes around looking for another one. Is this going to be a record time? It's going to be close. It's going to be Peridot in second place. Going to get Claus in third. Kira falls back to fifth with Pizza Face still in the mix, and it's going to be Sean the Bull Shark to the outside rail. Doesn't look like they're going to get a record time, but it should be a good 106 time if they can keep the pace with them. It looks like they're coming across into the inside rail. No, it's going to be closer to 108, but Sean the Bull Shark still in a tremendous lead against the other marbles. It's a quarter length lead all the way through, and Sean the Bull Shark takes the victory, leading the competition absolutely in the dust. Sean the Bull Shark coming out to play and coming out to win, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done here on the track. Didn't even want to make it fun. Just straight up stomped it. Just straight up stomped it. It wasn't even a good time. It was 109. What were the rest of you doing? What were the rest of you doing? You're not even trying out here. Wowzer. Wowzer. Get your bobs in, ladies and gentlemen. Get them in, get them in. 1 minute going up on the dog. Metri Maha. How you doing? Country Chick, Vasika. Welcome in, everyone. Glad to have y'all here. Harvester, welcome in as well. Good to have y'all show up. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We have 10 qualifying heats. First place from each of the qualifying heats advances to the last race, the Dectuple Bandana. Winner of that race gets to make a command of the week for the channel for the week, and there'll be a betting period on that final race. Anyone who bets correctly on the winner gets VIP for a week! Exclamation point VIP in chat if you want to know what that means for the stream. Thank y'all for coming out. Hope you're having a good evening. Let's get this race a-going. The third qualifying heat of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Drahuska and Sean the Bull Shark already advancing almost unquestioningly, as no one was even close to keeping pace with them on the first two laps. Let's see who's going to blow away the competition on this third qualifying heat. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 16 marbles on the starting line, looking to get themselves in good position to begin the third qualifying heat of the evening. Sean the Bull Shark, once again, right down the middle, does not want to let up. Looks like he's going to be Country Chick on the outside rail, going towards the inside. Ryan to the outside as well. Harvester and Metri Maha trying to make something happen as they take it slow and steady into the first turn. Kitty Cat Claws, Tamariz, and Cybernetic Kraken all going through on the outside of that first turn with Doom and Pizza Face trying to find something closer to the middle. Sean the Bull Shark, once again, out in front. They've already qualified once, and if they qualify again, we just skip them and go into second place. But it looks like Sean the Bull Shark is trying to intimidate the competition early to maybe give them a psychological edge in the final race, and Sean the Bull Shark just goes right down the center of the backstretch of the first lap and is already in the lead by about 10 to 15 lengths. Kitty Cat Claws cuts to the inside rail with Country Chick in third. It's going to be Ryan in fourth, Metri, Maha, Harvester, Dome, and Kirazaka, all four wide as they go across the backstretch of the first lap into the second turn. Sean the Bull Shark out on the outside rail, keeps it under control as they cut themselves closer to the middle. It's going to be Kitty Cat Claws and Country Chick trying to make something happen towards that second place position. Ryan, Kira, and Doom battling it out for fourth now as they go into the first end of the first lap and try to get into the second place. Sean the Bull Shark cuts to the inside rail, keeping their piece, and it looks like they're going to even increase their lead by another 30 to 40 lengths. Sean the Bull Shark is just going for it again. Blasts through on the right-hand side of the second lap. It's going to be Country Chicken second, Pizza Face, Kitty Cat Claws, Ryan, and Doom, all four wide as they cross the line into the second lap, and Sean the Bull Shark just seems to be untouchable right now. You hate to see such blatant disregard for sportsmanship and camaraderie here on the track, but Sean the Bull Shark is just not giving any shits right now and just continues to dominate on on the field. It's going to be Metri Maha in second, Country Chick in third, Kitty Cat Claus in fourth, and Cybernetic Kraken in fifth place. A quick reminder to the fans watching at home that the second place position will be qualifying for the final dectuple bandana race, as Sean the Bull Shark has already qualified in the previous race. So Metri Maha right now looking good in second, but Kitty Cat Claus and Country Chick are all trying to make moves on the backstretch here as they go to finish the second lap. Into the second turn they go. Sean the Bull Shark high on the outside. Kitty Cat Claus, Metri Maha, and Country Chick all go through with a good line on the turn. Looks like Sean the Bull Shark's starting to sputter out. They might have actually injured something. Oh no, Sean the Bull Shark is limping to the outside rail. It looks like he went a little too hard too early and he's completely blown out his leg. And Sean the Bull Shark is just floundering across the track. He's spiraling out of control, smoke coming out of his nose, and it looks like he's just going to careen into the inside rail. Look away, little children. It's going to be a vicious sight. And Metri Maha overtakes Sean the Bull Shark on the final stretch, taking the first place victory, putting Sean the Bull Shark the show off in his place, and Kitty Cat Claus crosses the line in third. Justice for the otherwise bad sportsmanship of Sean the Bull Shark. I warned you, Sean. I warned you. I warned you not to do it, Sean. I warned you. Now look at you. Got a bum leg, and you still got 6 more races to go, and the dectuple bandana. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. Tried to warn y'all. I tried to warn y'all. All right, gentlemen, this is the 4th qualifying heat of the evening. 3 marbles have already qualified. Drahuska, Sean the Bull Shark, and Metri Maha. Yeah, getting comfortable, aka tearing your ACL, right? All right, folks, 15 marbles now on the track, and the competition is starting to heat up out on the field, and it looks like we have a lot of marbles ready to get themselves in good position for the 4th qualifying heat of the evening. Get your marbles in 30 seconds until the race begins. It's not coffee, actually, exclamation point T, if you ever want to know what we're drinking on stream. And it is a nice cup. I like it. It's as big as my head. 20 ounces. Where are you qualing? You're qualifying. Qualifying. For the dectuple bandana. Ladies and gentlemen, 18 marbles on the track now, and it looks like everyone's going to get their start here as they cross the line for the 4th qualifying heat of the evening. Kitty Cat Claus and Vasika on the outside, and Tamari's in the middle with Sean the Bull Shark, Harpster, and Metri Maha. Scarba on the inside rail as well. Tamari's gets a good start. Metri Maha just keeping pace for the fun of it. Vasika to the inside rail with Kitty Cat Claus not too far behind. Kitty Cat Claus has been looking strong all day, but just hasn't quite caught their break yet. Kira, same story as they move their way through the pack, but a bad trip across the nose by Metri Maha. You hate to see someone who's already qualified give an unsportsmanlike blast to the face to Kira like that, who hasn't qualified yet. Just kicking someone while they're down and just trying to dominate the competition psychologically before the final race begins. Not sure if the judges are going to allow that, but we'll hear from them by the end of the race. It's Tamari's in first place, Metri Maha in second. Scorba, Kyber Kraken, and Puma Pants rockets through them, and look at the speed on Puma Pants. Just rockets themselves straight down the center of the backstretch of the first lap into the outside of the second turn as they go to the second lap, and Puma Pants might be going for it right here. It's going to be Metri Maha back into 5th place now as they fall behind the major peloton. Karazalka in second to the outside rail, looking to prove themselves as the blood continues to drip out of their nose and they just don't know the meaning of the word quit. Tamari's in third, Metri Maha, Paradigm, Vasika. The marbles are going to be 6 wide as they cross the line into the second lap, with Kira just ahead by about 3 lengths. It's going to be Kira in first place, Paradigm, Tamari's, Scorba, Puma Cats, and Vasika with Metri Maha not too far behind, giving chase. The first 7 marbles all neck and neck as they go into the first turn of the second lap, and this could be anyone's race from start to finish. Metri Maha high on the inside, going to fall back into 7th now. Karazalka still holding first, but just barely as they go to the outside of the backstretch. Here in the second lap, it's Puma Pants, Tamari's, Paradox, Horba, and Vasika. Metri Maha makes a move back to the inside rail, going to catch up back into 3rd place. Vasika in second, Kira in first, but still only by about 15 lengths. Vasika cuts in front of Metri Maha. Metri Maha's putting on the boosters. Karazalka's job is Metri Maha going to go for 2 in a row in the most blatant disregard for sportsmanship here after already giving Kira a bloody nose on the first turn of the race, and Metri Maha is now looking to steal the race right out in front of her. It's going to be Kira and Metri Maha having it out at the front of the back stretch, and here we go. Metri Maha and Karazalka hit the outside edge looking for that boost as they go across the line. Metri Maha outside, Kira inside, Puma Pants to the outside as well. Vasika and Mr. Pizza Face all trying to make it happen, but looks like Metri Maha's out in front. Kira's looking for something up the middle, but the nose is starting to get a little lightheaded. The blood loss is real, and Kira can't keep it under control, and Metri Maha wins a second. Puma Pants is going to advance on to the next round, with Puma Pants taking the second place position, and eternal shame on Metri Maha not only winning 2 in a row after already qualifying, but giving Kirazaka a bloody nose, causing her to faint from blood loss right on the final stretch and denying her yet another chance to qualify. Judges have actually come through and they say that it is all fair play within the rules of the Shenanigans Derby, but it is not a good way to win, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that right now. Wowzer. That's brutal. It was actually brutal. Good Lord. Watch out for Metri Maha, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's within the rules, but there's ways to win and there's ways not to win. Rob, we are not afraid of the English language. Rob, just feel free to ask any of the lovely regulars in chat if I have any fear or restriction in my use of the English language. There should be a unanimous opinion on that particular effect. So, but welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bobbles in for this, the 5th qualifying heat of the evening. Good stuff. So the qualifiers, the 10 qualifying heats. First place from each race advances to the final race. The final race is a simulation of the 10 qualifying marbles. Winner of that race gets to make a command of the week for the week and is crowned the Dectuple Bandana champion. There's also a betting period on the final race, and anyone who bets correctly gets VIP for the week. Exclamation point VIP in chat if you want to know how that goes. 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. We doing this. Sharvin Anime Boy, welcome. Good to have you here. We need more horse race names like Sharvin Anime Boy. It's a good race name. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th qualifying heat of the evening, the last of the first half of the qualifiers, and 17 marbles are on the track ready to prove themselves as they cross the line. Mr. Pizza Face to the inside rail with Puma Pants and Kitty Cat Claws. Tamarys, Ryan, and Rob going to the outside. Cybernetic Kraken holds up the middle with Harfster and Joseph, all looking to make something happen as they go into the first turn of the first lap. It's going to be Tamarys out in front as they go into the backstretch, but it looks like Rob's got a better move on the inside line of the turn. It's Ryan in second, Tamarys in third, 3 wide as they cross the arch into the backstretch. It looks like Kitty Cat Claws is going to be up there as well. Rob gets a bad bounce off the outside rail, cuts to the inside, and falls back to 4th. Kitty Cat Claws ahead by a nose with Ryan and Tamarys neck and neck as they go through. Ryan swerves to the inside, cuts down the middle, Tamary to the outside. That's going to cost Ryan a little bit of pace there, but they're going to hold 3rd for now with Mr. Pizza Face giving chase in 4th. Kitty Cat Claws and Tamarys battling it out in the front. The ski sleds just rocketing ahead, trying to get as much speed as possible and get themselves a good lead for the first half, but they still have a second lap to go, and hopefully they're going to be able to pace themselves through the second half. It's Tamarys and Kitty Cat Claws 2 wide with Ryan in 3rd, going down to the backstretch. It's Mr. Pizza Face and Joseph MC trying to make something happen in 4th with Kitty Cat Claws getting a good boost up the middle, and Kitty Cat Claws is going to go for it. They see that it's the second lap. They see they're in good position. They feel strong. They feel ready. They're going for it as they cut to the inside rail, and Kitty Cat Claws, who's been showing strength all night, is finally deciding to go for it. Gets a good lead of about 40 to 50 lengths. Hits the outside of the turn, looking for a perfect line with Tamarys and Joseph not knowing what to do ability to catch Kitty Cat Claws as they continue to push their advantage. Kitty Cat Claws goes to the outside rail from the backstretch of the second lap with Tamarys, Joseph, and Cybernetic Kraken. The mod looking to make a move as well. Kitty Cat Claws in first place, but now losing their lead as Joseph cuts to the outside rail with a lot of speed, looking to overtake, and Kitty Cat Claws could be in trouble. Kitty Cat Claws is starting to burn out. They might have gone a little too hard, a little too early, and didn't realize how long the second lap was going to be, and Joseph MC takes the lead up front in first place now by about 15 to 20 lengths. Ryan makes a move up the middle. Kraken falls to the outside side. Tamarys back in a 5th place now. Paradox out of nowhere. Marbles are coming up from behind like it's absolutely nothing, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be about 5 wide as we go into the final stretch here in the second lap of the 5th qualifying heat of the evening, and it's going to be anyone's race. It's Joseph to the middle. It's Ryan to the outside. Kraken to the middle. Tamarys and Kitty Cat Claws to the outside as well, but Joseph's got a comfortable lead of about 30 lengths. Ryan tries to cut to the middle, but Joseph's not letting up. He's putting on the afterburners, keeping pace with the other marbles. Kraken and Ryan don't know what to do. They can't catch him. Joseph to the inside crosses the line in first place with Ryan in second and Kraken in 3rd. The other marbles crossing the line, and that's going to do it for the 5th qualifying heat of the evening. Well won by Joseph there. Perfectly paced on the second lap. Really putting the people in their positions. All right, is that MCL or is it MCI 480? I'm going to assume it's MCL, but who knows? Whew. Well, that's the first half of the Derby, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move into the second half now. It's a rough circuit, Tabriz. It's not a 100-meter dash, so you got to pace yourself. But that's the last stretch of the second lap is not very long, so you gotta time it just right. It's not easy. It's not easy. All right, gentlemen, 1 minute on the clock. Get your marbles in for the 6th qualifying heat of the evening. The 5 marbles that have advanced in the first half: Drahuska, Sean the Bull Shark, Metri Baja, Puma Pants, and Joseph MCL. 480. Let's do it. Hope you're all enjoying the show, by the way. Good fun times. Let's do it. Country Chick, back at it. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. It's her warm spot. I got you, kiddo. I got you. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 16 marbles are going to qualify for the 6th heat of the evening. Let's see what they have in store for us as they get ready to cross the line as the clock ticks down. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph MCL, winner of the last heat, goes to the outside with Metri Maha, another already qualified marble. Vasika, Doom, and Peridot go to the middle. It looks like it's going to be Peridot to the inside rail with Harfster giving chase. Doom to the outside, Vasika and Metri Maha. A little bit of a collision as they go into the first turn. Harfster goes to the outside. Joseph to the inside. Country Chick trying to find a good line in the back. Metri Maha out in front, but does not have the best line as they go around that first turn. And we'll see who's going to come out in first place as they go under the arch and into the backstretch. Vasika's making a move to the outside with Peridot and Ryan not too far behind. Looks like Metri Maha boosts down the middle, and Metri Maha going for a third first place finish in the qualifiers. I have not seen bad sportsmanship like this in all my casting days, ladies and gentlemen. Is Doomed to the inside rail with Scorba in second. And Metri Maha tries to go through, but Scorba's had enough, and they're going to put on the afterburners. The snow trail just blistering down the track goes to the outside rail with a beautiful turn and a beautiful boost of speed, and Scorba's not going to let up. It's going to be Scorba first, Metri Maha back in second, Doom in third, and Ryan and Foreman battling for fourth place as they come out of the second turn of the first lap. Scorba hits the outside rail with Metri Maha giving chase, but the snow is just blinding Metri Maha. They have to fall back. They have to change their goggles. Scorba's going to hold the lead for now, but now Metri Maha spots to the inside, and it's going to be Doom, Foreman, Ryan, and Arfster battling for third. 4 wide as they cross the line into the second lap. Scorba still holding first by now about 20 to 25 lengths. Metri Maha can't see where they're going, is going diagonal across the track and crashes to the outside rail before the first turn of the second lap, and it could be all over for Echibaba as they took on Scorba at the peak of their game. So Scorba taking the lead now by about 30 lengths as they go into the outside. Hits a good line as they go into the backstretch of the second lap. Foreman in second. It's going to be Metri Maha back in third. Ryan in fourth. Peridot fifth. Harvester, Joseph MC, and Doom in sixth place. All going across that archway as they go into the backstretch of the second lap, and Scorba's going through, but here comes Foreman from behind. Foreman starting to put on the afterburners. They save themselves for the final second half of the sprint, and it looks like Foreman's going to go straight for it down the middle as they go to the inside rail. Scorba cuts to the outside, trying to find a last-ditch effort to get a good line to get ahead of Foreman as they go into the final stretch for the final race of this qualifier. It looks like it's going to be Foreman and Scorba going through at the same time. Foreman and Scorba neck and neck as they come out of the turn. Foreman barely ahead by just a nose. Scorba cuts to the middle. Foreman goes through, but Scorba hits a bad burst and gets himself slowed down right in the middle. And it's going to be Foreman holding first place for now with Scorba trying to find some way to recover. They're both coming down at the same time. It's going to be Scorba cutting the middle. Foreman the inside. It's going to come down to the wire. All the members cross the line. It's going to be a photo finish. They both cross through. Scorba and Foreman blast at the same time. And it's Foreman officially in. We'll check the replay and the official numbers after the race, ladies and gentlemen. As it stands right now, Foreman barely held it out ahead of Scorba as they crossed the line at exactly the same time. It's only 2 jiffies of separation, 8.142 to Scorba's 8.164. And so Foreman does officially win the race there, ladies and gentlemen. An absolutely rip-roar of a race. Glad to see some good competition out on the track today. That was a good race. We need more like that. We need more of those. We need more of those, ladies and gentlemen. Need more of those. All right, the 7th qualifying heat, ladies and gentlemen. 4 races to go to qualify for the Dectuple Bandana. Get him in. Timer going down from 1 minute. Get your marbles in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all ready. Sadie's ready. Yes, very exciting. I know, it's very exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7th qualifying heat of the evening. 6 marbles have already qualified for the Dectuple Bandana tonight. Let's see who the final 4 will be. The marbles are off, crossing the line, 17 on the track. And here we go. Metri Baja out in front yet again. Babaki looking to be something happening there as they go to the inside rails. Scorba in the middle as well as Peridot, Foreman, Harvester, and Flannyman on the inside line. 6 wide as they go into the first turn. Looks like Peridot's going to take a lead as they go to the outside rail. Flannyman in second. Scorba, Metriba, and Harvester battling for third. Doom with a good line to the inside. Kirozalka looking to make something happen in the back, but it looks like it might just not be their night. We've also not seen any promise from any of the mods in chat, so it could be a modless Dectuple Bandana night. And Metriba's going for it again as they go across the line, and it looks like Metriba just does not give a regard for any of the other marbles on the track, and they continue to push their advantage, and they better be saving something for that last race, or they could be in trouble when it comes down to it. Peridot in second, Fighting Man in third, Country Chicken fourth with Foreman, Big Wachungus, Scorba, Cyberneck Kraken, and Harvesters trying to make something happen back in the middle. All the marbles going into the second turn now as they go around to finish out the first lap. Metri Maha falls back in a second with Peridot on a better line, goes to the outside. And Metri Maha could be in trouble here now. Country Chick tries to move through in third. Flanny Man coming up from behind. Harvester and Cyberneck Kraken and Foreman holding the middle with Peridot now getting ahead of Metri Maha, and so is Flanny Man. Both of the marbles pushing their advantage as they go into the second lap. They're starting to pick up the pace. They're starting to put on the afterburners, and Peridot and Flanny Man are just going to leave Metri Maha in the dust, increasing their lead from neck and neck to about 50 lengths, and Metri Maha just doesn't know what to do, and they might just have to call it quits and save it for the rest at the end of the stream. So it's Peridot and Flanny Man neck and neck as they go across the archway into the back stretch of the second lap. Metri Baja back into third with Kraken in fourth. Foreman, Bing Wachungus, and Harvester all trying to make something happen in that middle. Looks like Peridot stumbled across the line as they cut to the inside rail. Flanny Man's going to take an advantage. They push through, and Flanny Man's found a break, and they're just going to push the advantage. Here comes Flanny Man rocketing down the middle of the track now to about a quarter length lead. Metri Baja back in second. Peridot's completely blown out. I think a tire's fallen off of their car, and Peridot is just careening down on only 3 tires to try to finish out the race. Peridot's in trouble, but they're still going to try to finish out the race. What a devotion to the sport. It's going to be Flanny Man out by a mile now as they go to the outside rail. Flanny Man had the competition of Peridot, but Peridot's Harvester just couldn't hold up, and it looks like Flanny Man is just going to take this one without any competition as they go across the line. Metri Ma still holding second for now with Foreman, Kraken, and Peridot in third place, and here goes Flanny Man across the line to take the victory. You hate to see it happen to Peridot, but just could not keep the same pressure Flanny Man was putting on their vehicle. Better luck next time. Babaki finishes it out. There you go. 107. That was a very fast time, Flanny Man. That might have been our fastest time of the night. May have been the fastest time of the night. All right, gentlemen, get your bobbles in. We are now in the 8th qualifying heat of the evening. Just 3 positions remain for the final Dectuple Bandana race. All right, Country Chick, thanks for hopping in. Hope you had some fun. Okay, we do this every Monday, so if you enjoyed yourself, feel free to stop by next time. And don't forget, everyone, this Friday, Pixel Pixel Studios sponsored unveiling of the 1-hour track for the season. Details can be found in Discord or on my Twitter. All of those links are down below. Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. 15 seconds, get him in. Here we go. 15 marbles on the track, ready to qualify for the 8th heat of the evening. Let's see who's going to come out on top at the end of this race. And the marbles are off across the line with Scorba and Harvester out in front trying to get an early start. It's going to be Joseph MCL in the middle. Sean the Bull Shark, Saboteur Kraken, Kira and Tamra's on the inside. Outside going to be just Mr. Pizza Face, but now Peridot and Scorba are going to join him. Metri Maha and Kira move to the outside as well. Joseph out in front with a good lead to start, but it's a long race left to go. And we'll see what Joseph decides to do as they have already qualified. It's going to be Sean the Bull Shark, Harvester trying to make something happen. Kraken still up in the middle trying to represent the mods today by themselves, and they're having a tough time. Mr. Pizza Face cuts to the outside, looks to go through with a good line, but gets caught up by the other marbles, including Ryan, in a bad collision as they go across the arch. It looks like Joseph MC is just not going to care and goes for a good strong lead here in the first lap. Oh my goodness, Joseph MC is rocketing down the track. They've got a 50 to 100 marble like lead. I can't even see how far that is. And it's going to be Kraken in second, Scorba third, Harvester fourth, and Foreman in fifth place. Joseph MC goes around the bend on the outside. Looks like they've got a pretty good line to keep up that speed and keep that distance between themselves and their marbles, but again, they've already qualified, so a victory here would be meaningless for them. It's going to come down to who finishes in second place. Kraken in second, Harvester in third, Scorba in fourth, Mr. Pizza Face and Foreman trying to get through it as well. Looks like Kira's up in the competition with Sean the Bull Shark, so Kira might have a chance to act as they go through, but Joseph is still rocketing down the track. Joseph is actually a quarter to almost a third of a length lead ahead of the other marbles, so Joseph is just oh my god, it's a full quarter length lead right now, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph has already won, is just continuing to push their advantage. I don't know why they're deciding to do this right before the Deck Temple bandana. Maybe they're trying to instill some fear, and Peridot has fallen through the map, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic history. Peridot has died. We have yet to see a death, ladies and gentlemen, and apologies to the young and sensitive viewers at home, but apparently Peridot's repair team did not do the proper job on the vehicle after the tire exploded in the previous race, and the whole vehicle has just combusted out of existence, dropping them into the oblivion, and they have actually perished to death. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having a moment of silence for Peridot at the end of this race. Apologies again to the young and sensitive viewers watching at home, but Joseph MC continues to push on to their advantage, and it's all going to come down to second place, and Joseph just goes for it. Is Joseph going to go for it? Record time. They're already at 4 seconds coming across, and Joseph with the fastest time of the day, just under 1:06, crosses the line. Sean the Bull Shark in second, who's also qualified. Tamri's in third, and Tamri's looking to qualify here by default, and Tamri's takes third place. But what just happened there, ladies and gentlemen? What just happened? How did Peridot die? What just happened? Oh my goodness. This is a crazy Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you're all here for the show. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. 2 more qualifying heats left, ladies and gentlemen. Get them in. Last chances coming up. 1 minute on the clock. Peridot, I feel like we should exclude you from the rest of the races. Since you died. Alright, gentlemen, a moment of silence for Peridot the Fallen. Our first ever death in Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic history. They will be remembered. Ladies and gentlemen, get your marbles in. The second to last qualifying heat of the evening. 2 spots remain. The 8 marbles that have already advanced: Droska, Sean the Bull Shark, Metri Maha, Puma Pants, Joseph MCL, Foreman, Fighting Man, and Tamries. Alright, here we go. 9th qualifying heat of the evening. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 13 marbles going across the line. Looking for good positioning. Cybernetic Kraken is looking to go for it here on the second to last race of the day. Peridot in second, My Pizza Face in third, Joseph MCL in fourth place with Harvester, Metri Maha, Foreman, and Dr. Arbol not too far behind. Kraken gets a good line to the outside of the first turn, looking to hold position, but here comes Mr. Pizza Face and Peridot from behind, and Peridot back from the dead, coming through with a solid chassis, is now going to go for it here in the second to last qualifying heat of the evening. Peridot across the archway as they go into the backstretch in first place, but Mr. Pizza Face isn't letting up. It's going to be Joseph MCL in third, Timer Kraken in fourth, with Peridot and Mr. Pizza Face crossing each other's paths as they go to the second turn of the first lap. Joseph MCL, who has already qualified and won twice, just seems to be wanting to go for it yet again, and so is Metri Baja. Joseph MCL and Metri Baja just do not understand the concept of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going to continue to push their advantage as they go through in the last two qualifying races. So Mr. Pizza Face holds first for now, but here comes Joseph MCL, Peridot Kraken, and Metri Maha all at the same time. Metri Maha back up into first place with Pizza Face falling back into second. Looks like they're falling back into third, falling back into fourth. That's Peridot and Joseph over to Kraken trying to hold pace as well as they cut to the inside rail. And it looks like it's all going to come down to the second lap. Metri Maha gets a good 40 marble length lead as they cross the line into the second lap. It's going to be Mr. Pizza Face in second. It's going to be Joseph MCL in third and Peridot in fourth place with Kraken still holding some position in fifth. Metri Maha with a bad bounce as they go across the turn. Joseph rockets around the out-hand side, and again, the two qualifiers are going to take the lead again. Mr. Pizza Face just trying to hold third for now to get themselves into a qualified position. Peridot in fourth, Kraken in fifth place. What's going to happen as we go into the second half of the second lap of the second to last qualifying heat of the evening? We're going to find out. Joseph to the inside, Metri in the middle, Mr. Pizza Face to the inside rail, Peridot to the outside holding steady, and Peridot back from the dead is going to get some afterburners as they go into the second half, and Peridot makes their move, cuts to the inside rails, they cut down ahead of Metri Maha and Joseph MCL. They're completely baffled. They don't know where Peridot got the speed from. They thought they were all but dead and gone, but now Peridot is back and now in the lead as they go into the second to last qualifying heat of the evening, into the final stretch. It's Peridot to the inside, Metri Maha to the outside, Mr. Pizza Face makes the move as well, but Joseph cuts him off and rips him out, and Joseph has taken a boost off of them. It's an absolutely horrific display of bad sportsmanship. Peridot trying to hold off first place as they go through. Joseph coming at the same time, and Peridot barely keeps Joseph at bay, and Mr. Pizza Face getting clobbered across the front by Joseph, who's already qualified. Absolutely uncalled for display of bad sportsmanship there by Joseph, and Joseph and Metri Maha are not making any fans among the people watching, and they better be watching themselves when they go home at the end of the night, because they're going to have a lot of enemies waiting for them in the parking lot. But Peridot, back from the dead, advances to the Dectuple Bandana. Whew. Tonight is wild. Like, tonight is just fucking wild. I can't even tonight. What's going on, guys? Seriously. Yeesh. What if we did 90-second timers instead of 60-second timers? What do you guys think? What if we did 90-second timers instead of 60 seconds? I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought. "40 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. The final qualifying heat of the evening. So get your marbles in. This is it. This is it. Last chance to qualify for the Dectuple Bandana. Again, for those of you who don't know, first place from each race advances to the final race. The final race winner gets to make a command of the week for the channel, and there'll be a betting period on the final race of the evening. Winner of that bet get VIP for a week. Exclamation point VIP in chat if you want to know what that means. All right, here we go. He's a good guy. That's good luck. That's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 16 marbles getting across the line. TRQ not having a good start as they immediately drop to the back of the back as we begin the final qualifying heat of the evening. Scorber to the outside, Ryan Foreman in the middle, Kraken to the inside with Joseph MC, Dr. Arbo, and Karozalka in good position for the first turn of the first lap of the last qualifying heat of the evening. It's going to be Scorber, Kraken, Foreman, and Ryan going to the outside with Karozalka not too far behind. Dr. Arbo and Vasika trying to make something happen in the middle with Fanny Man, Mr. Pizza Face, Logo Valis, Harfster, and Joseph MCL trying to make something happen towards the back. Kraken out in front, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the mods have finally decided to make the move. They realize this is the last race, the last chance for the mods to be represented here in the Dectuple Bandana, and Kraken's going to put it all on the line, but Ryan is not going to give up. Giving chase there with only about 5 marble lengths behind. Going into the second turn of the first lap, Kraken and Ryan are having it out here on the track, and they have to be sure to keep some pace left for the second half because there's still a lot of track left to go in this final qualifying heat. Kraken out in front in first place. Ryan in second, falls behind a little bit here, but not by much. It's going to be Foreman leading the pack in third, a little bit further behind with Kira, Scorba, Betty Mama, Dr. Arbo and Logo Valis all making something happen towards that final line. It's Kraken out in front in first place. Ryan in second as they cross the line to the second lap. It looks like Kraken is going to have a comfortable position right now, but Ryan is still there, keeping pace with Cybernetic Kraken. And who knows what's going to happen as they go into the second half. It's going to be Foreman leading the back in third, but it's going to be a 90 marble length lead between the 2 leaders and the next marble through as they go into that first turn of the second lap. Kraken now gets a good time line off of the turn, and it looks like they're going to be going across the archway with an increased lead on Ryan, who's continuing to struggle to keep pace with Cybernetic Kraken, who is desperate to represent the mods here tonight all on their own. Ryan falling back behind as Kraken puts on more speed. Ryan doesn't know what to do, falls back to about 60 to 70 marble lengths. Kraken still out in front in first place, and they go to the outside rail looking for a really good line as they go to the final turn, and it looks like Kraken's looking to seal this one up without any competition close at hand. Kira in third, Metri Maha in fourth. Kira banking on someone to blow out in the front so they have a chance to come back from behind, but it might be too little too late here as Kraken just rockets around the final turn, goes into the final stretch, and it looks like Kraken's just going to keep on pushing the afterburner as they go into the final stretch to finish out this last qualifying heat. And with the last chance effort here, Kraken has done it, ladies and gentlemen, completely washing out the competition, comes across the line in first place, right down the middle like they know everyone's watching. Look at the brazen display of victory by Cybernetic Kraken as they cross the line in first place with a good 2-second lead on Ryan. A beautiful comeback and representation of the mods here on the channel, making sure to get it in on the last race when it really counted. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, the mods advance to the finals. Well, that'll do it. Oh, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it. All right, we got some stuff to do here. All right, we got some stuff to do. We got some stuff to do. There we go. Boomerang. 10. Simulation. Okay. First of all, I have to remember how to do this. Ugh! That's not the way to do it. Starting off strong, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's reset all one word, right? Hey, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. This is the final race of the evening. There will be a bet in chat. You're going to bet on the one you think is going to win the race. If you bet correctly, you will get VIP for the week here in the channel. Let's see. How do we do this? We get this. We get this. We do this. Okay. Looks like everything's good to go. Do a 3-minute timer. Hold on, guys. You gotta wait for the bet to open. Hold on. There you go. Exclamation point bet, space 1, space your choice. And we will go over those who we have here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Metri Maha, one of 2 high-profile bad sportsmanship contestants here, who have not only won multiple qualifying heats, but have also resorted to blatant physical abuse of other competitors while within the realm of the game. Highly frowned upon here in the community. Joseph MCL, the other non-favorite here tonight. We'll see what tricks are left up their sleeves as they go for it here on the final race of the evening here in the Dectuple bandana. Drahuska currently sitting at 2 votes. Looks like the vote spread is pretty even, 1 and 2 across all. Flanny Man is also sitting at 2 votes. We have Foreman, who seems to be sitting at a single vote priority right now. Puma Pants seems to only have 1 vote going their way at the moment. Looks like it's going to be Peridot coming in. The Resurrected Phoenix also sitting at 2. Sean the Bull Shark, currently unfavored by the crowd without a single vote. Tamries coming in with, I believe, just 1 vote. 2 votes for Tamries at the moment. Joseph MCL going to be one of the other marbles with only 1 vote. And Cybernetic Kraken, the mod favorite, at 3 votes right now. Definitely one of the favored contestants here tonight after showing what the mods are made of just moments ago. All right, the bet will close very soon, so make sure you guys are ready for this. And we're going to do it. Bet should be closed momentarily. And I hope you all had a good evening. Hope you enjoyed Record Hunters. And we will see you all again tomorrow for tilting. Wednesday, we're going to do track building. And Thursday, the first Thursday Flare of Season 20. That should be interesting. Have we officially closed the bet? Not yet. There we go. The bet is closed, and the race is ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the 10 qualifying marbles on the starting line, ready to go. Druska, Metri, Maha, Flandyman, Foreman, Puma Pants, Paradox, Sean the Bullshark, Tamariz, Joseph MCL, and Cybernetic Kraken all ready to start the race, and they are off. The marbles cross the line, and it looks like all 10 marbles get a good start except for Kraken and Flandyman getting a bad start as they go to the outside rails immediately, trying to go for some kind of a position play. I don't know if that's going to work out in their favor, but we'll find out as the race continues. Foreman taking the lead into the first quarter turn. It's going to be Metri, Maha, and Druska, Sean the Bullshark, Tamariz, and Joseph MCL holding second for now. All competitors have their eyes on Joseph MCL and Metri Maha, knowing what dirty tactics those players are capable of resorting to go for the victory here. And it looks like everyone is keeping their distance from Joseph and Metri, but Joseph's going for Sean the Bullshark, and Sean the Bullshark's going to sprint ahead as they go up into the middle. Foreman to the outside of the first major turn. It's Sean the Bullshark in second, Joseph MCL in third, and here comes Metri Maha. Goes for it and blasts across Foreman, but Foreman kicked them off with the back foot, and Metri Maha gets just a stomp into the face, and Metri Maha went for it, but Foreman saw it coming, and now both marbles are going to go for it again as they go back to the middle. It looks like the two are completely mutually annihilating one another as they both fall drastically behind the two lead marbles, Joseph MCL and Sean the Bullshark, and Joseph's going for Sean the Bullshark. Sean the Bullshark doesn't want anything to do with it and just cuts back to the inside, falls back behind, goes for a better line on the inside turn as Joseph MCL comes around the outside looking to get through in first place. Sean the Bullshark retakes first place, and looks like Joseph hits Sean the Bullshark from behind. I think they actually stabbed a knife into the back of Sean the Bullshark. Sean the Bullsharks can't even move their one leg. It looks like they've been partially paralyzed from the waist down, and Sean the Bullshark's just gonna hop on one foot and continue to sprint ahead, and Joseph MCL is completely in disbelief. Sean the Bullshark and Joseph MCL battling it as they go around the last major turn of the first lap, and another exchange of blows. It looks like Sean the Bullshark ripped the knife out and slashed it across Joseph MCL's face, and they are completely going for bloody murder, and they go for another swipe again, and Sean the Bullshark and Joseph MC are just tearing each other to pieces on the track, and here comes Tamariz taking advantage of the situation. Tamariz, seeing that Sean the Bullshark and Joseph are just destroying one another, is now just going to take the opportunity to overtake both of them as they go across the line in the second lap, and Tamariz is making their move in the first major turn. Tamariz out in front as they go through in first place. It's going to be Joseph and Sean bleeding out as they fall back into second and third. Boba Pants, Metri Maha, Druska, and Paradox don't know what to do. They just don't want anything to do with anything happening up in the front. And Tamariz is just going to start running away with it here as they go into the second straightaway. It's going to be Joseph and Sean the Bullshark getting their speed back. It looks like they realize just battling each other is not going to be enough to win this, and they have to actually put some pace on the track, and they go rocket boosters into the first major turn of the second lap, and Sean the Bullshark's made a move yet again. Joseph MCL back in a second. Tamariz in third. Sean trying to hold first as best they can as they go into the second straightaway of the second lap, and it's all going to come down to the wire here as the three go three wide as they go through. Joseph to the inside, Sean to the outside, Tamariz up the middle. Puma Pants goes to the outside as well with Metri Maha not too far behind, but it looks like these three are going to be our three competitors for the final stretch as we go into the last inside turn. Joseph now starting to put on the afterburners, has a very good lead as they go to the turn, and Joseph MCL is going to go up to about a 70 marble length lead, but here comes Tamariz with a beautiful line around the turn, cuts the lead down to about 20 lengths, maybe even 10, and Tamariz isn't done yet. Joseph to the outside, Tamariz to the middle. It's going to be Sean the Bullshark falling going back to the third. Looks like Sean the Bullshark is finally getting the think like the shock has worn off. Sean the Bullshark realizes their one leg's not working, and they just collapse in a heap in the middle of the track as the other marbles pass them by. Joseph rockets ahead, going into the last turn. Tamari's trying to do something, but they don't know what to do. Joseph going back into first. Tamari's, and here comes Metri Baja. Tamari's is in bad. She's got Joseph in front, Metri Baja in back, and Tamari's is just fearing for their life. As Joseph cuts to the inside rail, Tamari's the outside just falls behind. It looks like they're just going to let it have it. And Joseph MCL, who has been dominating the competition physically and mentally all day today, is just going to run away with a victory by about 3 seconds. An absolutely traumatic upset here on the track, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think any of the fans are going to be happy, and Joseph better watch their back as they walk back to their car this evening. But Joseph will take the victory here tonight as the Deck Temple Bandana champion of the 12th Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. I am speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I would not be surprised if there was a major revision of the rules after this derby.